I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up.
Hey guys, what's up? We're back at Vinos Gym for another one of my workouts. Today we are going to take you through what I would normally do for one of my back workouts. So it's actually back with a little bit of rear delts and a little bit of bicep. Just so you understand, at the moment I'm not actually training my back. However, when I write my program, I do write a back day in, and maybe say once a month, maybe I will actually do the workout, but otherwise I'm not training back. And that's just because my back is so overdeveloped that it takes over my whole body. And in fact, in the last 12 weeks, I've only trained back twice, and my back looks exactly the same, so I'm blessed.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go. If I go, I'ma get. When I flow, I'ma hit. And I know I'm the kid. I'm a soul, don't forget. I'ma blow up with it. Got my flow so vivid.
Okay, so this is actually something that I really like to do to start my workout with, because basically I find that it gets a lot of blood into that lat area. So it's like almost preparing the muscle for the session and activating the lats. So I always will start with this. I mean, when I say always, it's almost every back workout I do, I like to do this to start with. No matter what I'm doing in the end of the workout, I always like to start it with this. So when I'm doing my first sets of pullovers, I'm not going super heavy. I'm just going for a nice feel, really contracted at the bottom. And same when I do it with the pull down, which is still a pullover technically, but you're pulling down. I do the same thing with that to try and like get a nice stretch and then get a nice contraction. I do vary workout to workout whether I do that with the rope or whether I go a bit wider with the bar. So that just depends, but I always like to use this machine. Now things get pretty serious. Basically the warm-up sets are now finished, so I'll do 2 working sets on this weight. I'll go a little bit heavier on the pull down, and that'll be maximum because I'm already getting crazy pump anyway through my lats. And then we'll move on to the balls of the workout.
Let's go. If I know what I want, then I know what I get. If I go, they can win, cause they know I get lit. I'm a pro, not a myth, and my flow got some wit. Never slow, drink a fit. I get hype, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. Here I go, I get lit. I get hype for this shit. Right.
As I said before, now that we've finished getting everything ready to go, now we move into the balls of the workout. So the first exercise of that is a wide grip lat pull down. Even though I have quite a wide back, I still always do a wide grip lat pull down regardless. I have to put these on now because we're starting to get a bit heavier. And to be honest, despite whatever anyone might say, it's better to be using grips so you don't have to think about your grip and you can just focus on getting your back to do everything that it needs to do. Okay, so watch and enjoy. As I said in my previous video when I was doing the deadlifts with you guys, or hamstring day I should say, I said to you that basically I train for feel, so I actually don't come into my workout with how many sets I'm going to do. I just do as many as feels good. So today on here I'll do 4 sets, and this is my 4th set. One of the reasons is yes, because I don't need to have a much wider back, and I'd rather save it for rowing, and also because I'm feeling like crazy mad pump anyway, so I'm good to go, finish this and move on to the next thing. exercise I move on to is a supported dumbbell row. This is one of my all-time favorite exercises, and I would say I do this in almost every back workout just because I really like the way that it feels. You can vary the angle of the bench to hit different areas of your back, but it's very, very good. So I'll show you when I do it. From the first from the first set, I will start with more contraction, and as we get heavier, we'll just go for reps. So watch, enjoy, and try. Sets of dumbbell rows. I will actually do one more set just because I want to. As I said, I can do what I want with my sets as I go. One thing about me not training back very often is I lose endurance in my back. So, you know, before I could probably do this weight for an easy 15 reps, no issue, but now because I don't train it, I get fatigued quite fast. So around the 8th rep, I start to get quite tired. However, I've managed to maintain the strength. So say I want to just maintain the muscle and I don't want to grow anymore, I could at this point stay doing what I'm doing, or I could drop the weight back and aim for like a higher rep range. Both things will still stimulate the muscle and both things will maintain the muscle. But because I get a bit bored of that because I like to go heavier, this is what I do. Okay, so now I like to do a form of underhand pull down. So now basically I'm sort of working to target the lower part of my lats here. So from the workout we started, we've gone upper, wide for the start. Then we've moved into the center, and now we're going back down to the width at the bottom. Okay, so basically I try and cover as much area as I can in just a few exercises for this workout.
Yeah, you can't stop this show. It's fucking chronic, yo. It's fucking toxic like an alcoholic logic flow. It's catastrophic like a psychotic erotico. Cause even though I wanna quit her, man, she kinda dope. I gotta go. I never slow down, everybody knows now. We the best to throw down, parties in the SoCal. We getting so loud, party with the whole crowd. Kick the haters all out, taking away. Never slow down, put my shit out in the open, so you know.
Now, we're moving on to single arm row. No matter what happens, always there must be a single arm row somewhere in the workout. I don't care whether that's on the floor, on the bench, on the machine, whatever it is, you must do it. Why? Because I fucking love it and I said so.
I'ma get it right.
Now I've done 3 sets, just working up weight on each one. To be very honest with you, my back training is like nothing outrageous. Everything is pretty basic. I follow like very basic formats. But now I'll just finish with the drop set. So I'm gonna go quite heavy and drop it down, drop it down, drop it down. So what I'll do is I'll go one arm, one arm, one arm, one arm, one arm.
I never slow down, from the bottom to the top, I fucking grow now. Chris Bryan in this bitch, I'm fucking pro now. Hitting home runs at every single show now. Let's go. I got a couple shots in my system of that whiskey. I'm the best in fucking town in this motherfucking city. Everybody knows me now cause I'm staying hella busy. Got the ladies all around thinking that I'm hella filthy cause I'm guilty, yo.
Okay, so for me at the moment, that's enough back, really. And if you do those exercises quite hard, that's quite a lot of back anyway, because you've got to think about it. We did 1 superset, 4 balls out exercises. Now I go on to touch up rear delts, so I do 2 exercises for rear delts, and after that I do 2 exercises for biceps. So on the pec deck, I'm actually trying to go quite heavy, because then the second exercise I do is not so heavy, but it's higher rep. So just a little bit.
I'ma get it right.
For face pulls, cable face pulls, we do like around the 30 rep range, and I just keep the weight the same the whole time. And then after that, I go into biceps. So I have one bicep curl with the barbell, and then after that, I go into a small superset. I really don't train a lot of biceps also because I don't want to have big fat arms. PH fat, not F fat.
Hyperforce on the beat.
I'm finishing my epic Friday on biceps. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So a little bit of preacher action. More working in the top end of the range. And then I go into a hammer curl with the dumbbells. Nothing crazy, 10 reps of each.
Yourself a TikTok?
Alright, mate, we're making TikToks, bro.
Don't put him in my video, mate.
TikTok motivation.
What's this beef going on here?
We're gonna fight out the back in the car park, but.
What's
Hi.
Piss him off?
Huh?
Did you piss him off? You got a new guy?
Mate.
I hate you.
See my video, mate.
I got it on film.
I still didn't even get the YouTube, mate. Okay, guys, that wraps up today's back workout. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment below and tell me what you want to see next. Always happy to share anything at your request. Like and subscribe, and don't forget, watch, try, enjoy.